Hello, audio video clear? Please mention. Welcome all of you. So today we are discussing mensuration, that is perimeter area volume related questions. So first I will teach the theory and then we will go to the questions. Just check if okay. So this is a series where we are discussing all topics of UPSC CSAT, useful for the upcoming UPSC exam, and also the series is useful for other competitive exams like CSIR NET, GATE and other aptitude tests, because most of these topics are common in those tests also. And invite your friends to be part of this lecture. All of you, as live or recorded, they can watch. If you are sharing the link with them, they can access it live or recorded. For the new people, my name is Christy Varghese. More about me you can see here, and these are the books I have written, and these are the courses we offer. And for CSIR NET aspirants, one announcement, there is a 3-month subscription offer now that is running for the complete course for CSIR NET General Aptitude. 60 recorded videos and free online study materials are part of this. At 749 rupees, you can join this course. Those of you are interested can check it out in our mobile application or check the description of the video to get the link to our mobile application. And those of you want to purchase our flashcards for UPSC CSAT, CSIR NET and our courses, you can download our mobile application. So the flashcards are also available now at 49 rupees. Those of you want, you can check it out. And free resources, new students, our free resources are available in our website christyvarghese.in, in our Telegram channel, WhatsApp group and mobile application Christy's classes. Scan these QR or check the description to get direct links to access these resources. And check out the other playlists in this channel. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and bell icon so that you will get update of the upcoming live lectures also. So let us start. So today's topic is mensuration, perimeter area volume. Yesterday we discussed about different polygons, and those polygons perimeter and area can be asked, and 3D shapes also they can ask about the perimeter and volume. So I will briefly discuss how these formula can be understood logically instead of mugging up or rote learning all the formula. How to understand them I will just mention. First of all, you should know the difference between perimeter, area and volume. What is the difference between perimeter, area and volume? For example, if I want to put a just a minute. If I want to put a band over this phone, that is the perimeter. But if I want to put a screen guard over it, the area covered, that is called area. For example, if the shopkeeper asks you what is the dimension of your phone or the screen, length into breadth, by that he can understand or she can understand how much is the area of the screen guard to be covered, for the screen guard to be covered. So area is region covered, perimeter is boundaries added. And what is volume? I will come to that. So perimeter is boundaries added means for triangle, if A, B and C are 3 sides, boundaries added means A plus B plus C. Equilateral triangle we discussed about yesterday, all sides are equal. So A, that is 3A. Right triangle, it is A plus B plus C itself, or if you are calling H's height, H plus B plus C. And circle, deriving the formula is little time consuming. That is why for the time sake you can by heart it. 2 pi r is the perimeter, or in circle and semicircle we call it also as the circumference. Perimeter or circumference is 2 pi r, and semicircle it is pi r. If it is an open semicircle means like this. So closed semicircle means you are putting look at this. This is a closed semicircle. So this is also a boundary, na? So pi r plus 2r, because this is 2r or diameter. So pi r plus 2r will be the total perimeter. So that is about perimeter of these shapes. What about the perimeters of square, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus and trapezium? Square, A is the side length, all sides are A. So A plus A plus A plus A, that is 4A. And rectangle, this is A, this is B, then this is A, this is B. So A plus B plus A plus B, that is 2 times A plus B. In the case of parallelogram also, this is A, this is A, this is B, this is B. So it is 2 times A plus B itself. And in the case of rhombus, all sides are equal, A. So it is A plus A plus A plus A, 4A itself. For trapezium, 4 sides are there, A plus B plus C plus D. So perimeters of these major shapes, you should have an idea. Actually, in UPSC exam, questions from mensuration till now was comparatively lesser. But these are the areas from which questions can be asked. So area, as I told, region covered is area. So in the case of triangle, the region covered can be understood as half base into height. How to logically understand it, I will explain. For example, in this right triangle, if this is base and this is height, half base into height is the whole area. To understand this formula logically, consider the rectangle. This is a rectangle, na? Rectangle area is length into breadth. That also no need to by heart it, understand it. If this is L and this is B, B plus B plus B plus B plus B plus B plus B, L times it is added. In the case of rectangle, B plus B plus B plus B, L times or A times. If I have taken A as the length, so the breadth is B. I told you region covered. For example, you have a paper like this. You want to paint the surface. The amount of paint needed is corresponding to the area of the rectangle. So how you paint it? You paint the first line, next line, next line, next line, next line. Each line is B meter long. B meter long, how many lines? A lines. So B plus B plus B plus B, A times, that is A into B. Repeated addition is multiplication. Na? I hope all of you are understanding this. By that logic, you can get A plus A into B as the rectangle area. And if you understood rectangle area is A into B, what is triangle? If you diagonally cut a rectangle, you will get a triangle. Na? So, half of A plus A into B is the area of the rectangle. So, half of it will be the area of the triangle. Na? So, that is how you can understand half base into height formula of the triangle. But this formula is applicable only if you know the height. For example, in the right triangle, it is easy because in the right triangle, already one of the sides is height. This is base and this is height. But in the case of a random triangle, height is not necessarily a side. Height is the perpendicular length from one vertex to the opposite side. One vertex to opposite side. So, in this case, this is the height for this base. So, if A is the base, half base into height or half A into H will be the half A into H will be the area of the equilateral triangle using base and height formula. All of you are understanding this? And if you use the side length formula, if A is the side length, root 3 by 4 A square, that is another formula. That derivation is little time consuming, so you can by heart it for the time's sake. So for any random triangle, equilateral triangle or any random triangle, half base into height if height is given. If sides only are given, this is a formula, but this is little time consuming, where S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. A plus B plus C by 2. So, A plus B plus C means perimeter. So, perimeter by 2. So, that formula is little time consuming. With questions, we will discuss more about it. There was no direct question regarding that, but that is the formula if sides only are known to us. Okay, anyway, area of square is A square because A length, you are repeating A length for how many times? 8 times. So, A into A or A plus A plus A 8 times. So, A square. Just like rectangle area was derived. Same way, parallelogram area also, if B is the length, this is the height, let H be the height. So, B plus B plus B plus B how many times? H times. So, H into B will be the area of the parallelogram. So, I am just giving you insights how to understand area perimeter logically. I hope all of you are understanding it. Yeah, if you cannot understand it logically, you have to by heart it. There is no other way. So, A plus A plus A plus A plus A 8 times, that is in the case of rhombus. So, that is why it is A square itself area. And trapezium area, you can derive it. The logic is, take this trapezium, a copy of this trapezium upside down, you attach with this. Then you will get a parallelogram. Parallelogram area is base into height or length into breadth. Sorry, length into height. So, by that you can derive this trapezium area, half A plus B into H. Again, that you can try it yourself if you are understanding. you can do that. Otherwise, by heart this formula. So in limited time, I am just telling you the base of the formula. If you are not understanding, by heart the formula. That is what I can say. And if diagonals are given, you can use this formula, half d1 into d2, where this is diagonal, this is diagonal. Half d1 into d2 is the formula for a rhombus. This formula can be applied for square also, because square is just a special rhombus. So half d1 into d2, but in the case of square, the diagonals are equal. So half d into d, that is half d square itself. And for rectangle, that formula is little more complicated. Base into d square minus b square. Pythagoras theorem is the reason why this is working. Again, this you can skip it. This formula is enough for the time's sake. Okay, so this much is clear, I guess. Then these are the 2D shapes that you should know the perimeter and area of. Now 3D shapes are there, for which you need to know the volume. So what is volume? For example, if I am filling water in this bottle, how much water is there? That is equal to, if I am filling it, that is equal to the total volume of the bottle. So content inside is volume. Content inside is volume. So 3D shapes, you can understand it. Two major 3D shapes are pyramid and prism. Pyramid and prism, if you understand this, this will help you in some questions. Pyramid and prism means, the idea of a prism is, for example, a triangle or a rectangle or a square or a circle, identical such shapes are repeated to form a prism. For example, one triangle, over it another similar triangle, another identical, many such triangle will form a prism. Yeah, the prism in physics lab you had in school days. In physics lab we see the prism, na? Triangular prism, or it can be rectangular prism. Rectangular prism means one rectangle, over it another rectangle, you are piling up similar rectangles one over the other. So that is a rectangular prism. And in the cube is also a prism, that is a square prism. Square base, that means similar squares are added one over the other. So the idea of a prism is similar shapes are piled up to form a prism. Rectangular prism, another name is cuboid. Now in the case of cylinder also, similar circles are piled up, but circle is not technically a polygon. That is why we cannot call cylinder as a prism exactly, but the idea of prism itself is used in cylinder formation also. Now what is the relevance of this? If you know that this is how prisms are formed, all prisms have the same formula, base area into height for volume. Volume is equal to base area into height. For example, if it is cube, base area is what? A square, because base is a square. Into height, height is what? A itself. So a square into a cube. So that is how the formula for cube is a cube, volume. For cylinder, circle, each circle is pi r square area, na? So for how many times? H times. H is the height. So pi r square plus pi r square plus pi r square h times. So h into pi r square is the volume of the cylinder. But as I told, cylinder is not technically a prism, but the properties of prism can be used to form the volume of that also. So if you know that, all these volumes are easy to understand. That is what I am trying to say. So in the case of rectangle, length into breadth into height it will be, because length into breadth is the base area into h times. So into h. So that is about prism. Another major 3D shape is pyramid. In prism, identical polygons are piled up, na? But in pyramid, not identical. The size of the polygons gets smaller and smaller and smaller. One triangle, over that another smaller triangle, another smaller triangle, another smaller triangle. Finally, it will reach this apex point where it is like a point itself. All of you are understanding? So that is the idea of a pyramid. With triangle also you can form pyramid, square also you can form pyramid, rectangle also you can pyramid. What is the base? Based on that you can form these pyramids. If base is a rectangle, that is a rectangular pyramid. If base is a square, that is a square pyramid. If the base is a triangle, it's a triangular pyramid. Just like cylinder is the circle version of a pyramid, cone is the circle version of, cylinder was a circle version of a prism. Cone is a circle version of a pyramid. because in cone, circles are piled up, but smaller circles one over the other. In all these shapes, the volume formula is same, 1 by 3 base area into height. In prism it is base area into height, but in pyramid it is 1 by 3 base area into height. The base area, for example, if it is a square pyramid, base area is a square. Rectangular pyramid, base area is length into breadth. Triangular pyramid, if it is an equilateral triangle, it is root 3 by 4 a square base area. So 1 by 3 that into height. So, and cone, base is a circle, na? So circle area is pi r square. So 1 by 3 pi r square into height. So that way you can derive all these volume. Surface area, if possible, you can learn it, but if it is too much, you can skip it. Volume is commonly asked. Now, these three shapes also, at least these two shapes you should know the volume of. Sphere volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Half of a sphere is a hemisphere, so hemisphere volume is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Frustum is, from a cone you are cutting the top part of the cone, that is a frustum. That formula, if it is difficult, you can skip it, but these two at least in spherical shapes or circular shapes you should know. Okay, that is the basic theory about this chapter. Now with questions we will get more clarity. Okay, look at this question. This is a very good question. Basic idea of mensuration, and practically you have to understand the question better to answer this question. Okay, before that, try this question, then it will be easier. Try this question first. Try this question. 2021 this was asked. Any answers? Okay, so I'll explain. So a cubical vessel of side 1 meter is filled completely with water. The side is 1 meter. I will take 1 meter, I will convert it into centimeter. 1 meter is 100 centimeter, na? 100 centimeter. So 100 centimeter side length cube it is. So the cube side length is 100 centimeter. Like this, a cube is there. Side length is 100 centimeter. Is filled completely with water. How many milliliters of water is contained in it? Centimeter and milliliter, that is two systems, na? How to convert it, that you should know. 1 milliliter is 1 cc or 1 centimeter cube. These are the major unit conversions for different chapters. So here what you need to know is 1 milliliter is 1 centimeter cube. Centimeter cube is what we commonly call a cc. The 1 milliliter is 1 cc. That means in centimeter, that is why I converted to centimeter. So if I convert this into centimeter cube, first find the volume. That much itself will be the milliliter. Are you getting? The side length is 100. So the volume is A cube. Na? Cube volume we already discussed A cube. So 100 into 100 into 100 it is. 100 into 100 into 100, that is 100 cube. That is 100,000 centimeter cube. But we need the answer in milliliters. But centimeter cube, 1 centimeter cube is 1 milliliter. So 1 lakh, this is 10 lakh. Na? 10 lakh centimeter cube is 10 lakh milliliter itself. So 10 lakh is the answer, option D. All of you understood this? Please respond. So the conversion of units was necessary here. And 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. If the question was connected to liter, you have to convert accordingly. I think that other question that I showed you initially, which I told you that we will discuss later, this one actually you have to convert it into liter, I guess. Check it out anyway, try it. After that I will explain. So in previous question I told you the conversion. If you understood that, you can convert everything into centimeter and milliliter. Otherwise keeping it in meter also it's fine. You have to convert that conversion ratio that I taught you. You can convert back into meter also or liter also. That is all how you approach it. That way you can proceed actually. There is no one right way or anything. Yeah, if you people are learning things from this lecture, do let me know in the comment section and do hit the like button. That will help this initiative to reach to more and more people. So try it, all of you. Okay, so due to lack of time, I will start explaining. A village having a population of 4,000 requires 150 liters of water per head per day. So for one person, 150 liters is needed. So 150 liters. So 4,000 people need how many liters? 4,000 into 150. 4,000 into 150, that is 600,000. That is 15 into 4, 60. So 600,000. That is 6 lakh. 6 lakh liters they need. 6 lakh liters. So the tank capacity is 20 meter into 15 meter into 6 meter. That means that is a cuboid. In the previous question it was a cube. Here it is a cuboid. Cuboid, or it is a rectangular pyramid. Rectangular pyramid and cuboid means the same. So 20 into 15 into 6. The 20 into 15 into 6 means that is in meter. If you want, you can convert into centimeter or keep it in meter. So if I convert into centimeter, 20 into 15 into 6, and for each of these I am multiplying by 100. 100, that is 100 cube, because 20 meter, if you convert it into centimeter, it is 20 into 100, 15 into 100, 6 into 100. As I don't want to write it again and again, I am just writing 100 into 100 into 100, 100 cube. So 20 into 15 into 6 is what? 15 into 20, it is 300. 300 into 6, 1800. 1800 into 100 cube. 1800 into 100 cube is the total capacity. The water of this tank will last for how many days? So this is 6 lakh. We can convert it into lakhs itself. Then it will be easy to understand. This is 1800 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now actually one more thing. This is in liter, but this is in centimeter cube. This is in centimeter cube. If you want to use the same idea as previous question, liter I will convert into milliliter. Milli means 1 by 1000 or 1000 milliliter is 1 liter. So this is into 1000 you have to do. That means this is 6 into, as too many zeros are there, power itself will be better. 3 zeros, 6 zeros, 8 zeros. So 6 into 10 raised to 8. This is 6 into 10 raised to 8. This is 18 into, this is 9. 18 into 10 raised to 6 plus 8. 18 into 10 raised to 8. As you convert it into 10 raised to 8, now it is easy. So 6 into 10 raised to 8, 3 times is 18 into 10 raised to 8. Now, so 3 days it will last. You don't have to mathematically write steps, or if you want, 1 day consumption is this much. So let x be the number of days. So x into 6 into 10 raised to 8 is equal to total capacity or total volume 18 into 10 raised to 18. Not 8, 18. So cancelling 10 raised to 18, 10 raised to 18, 6 and 18, 3. But these steps are not needed. You can think in your mind itself. Na? 6, 3 times is 18. All of you understood this. Very nice question, this one. Many things together you need. What I taught you for previous question, this conversion was needed. And volume idea was needed. Volume of the cuboid or volume of a rectangular prism, length into breadth into height was needed. And understanding the meaning of the question was even more important. All of you understood? Then this was a hybrid question. Percentage and mensuration together, this question. In this question it is asked. So try this. This is a common question in most competitive exam. Comparison of area. So try this. Okay, so I'll explain. So in this question, taking example is the best method for new students. As I have told in previous classes also, there are 15 approaches to do aptitude questions of any competitive exams, and taking example method is one important one in that. Taking example method means take a good example to understand the question or simplify the question better. So here what is a good example to start with? Gardener increased the area of his rectangular garden by increasing its length by 40% and decreasing its width by 20%. But we don't know the initial length and initial breadth, so that is the unknown to us. As that is unknown, take an example for that. That is the logic. Take an example. Let length be 10 centimeter and breadth be 10 centimeter. Now some of you may be thinking that is a square, na? Yeah, all squares are rectangles. Squares are just special rectangles. Like all humans are mammals. So if someone call you mammal, still you don't have to get offended because you are a mammal. Same way, all squares are rectangles. So this is also a rectangle. It's just a subset. Squares are just a subset of set of rectangles. So 10 length, 10 breadth. Now the question is saying that gardener increased the area by increasing the length by 40%. So for the example we took 10, length increased by 40% means 10 plus 40% of 10, that is 4. Percentage class we discussed about calculation of percentage. As for 10 it is easy to calculate, that is why we took 10. So 10 will become 14. Initial area, what was the initial area first of all? 10 into 10, 100, because area of a square or a rectangle is length into breadth. So 100. So what is the new area? We need to know the area, how much percentage increase happened there. How much percentage increase. So 10 is becoming 14. What happened to the width? Decreasing the width by 20%. Decreasing the width by 20% means this 10, 20% is reduced means it is 8. So the new rectangle is 8 into 14 rectangle. So 8 into 14 rectangle means area is 8 into 14. 8 into 14 is what? 14, 28, 56, 112. So initial area was 100, new area is 112. This is why we took 10, because the area will be 100, and for 100 calculating percentage is super easy. So 100 becoming 112 means 12 increase compared to 100. In percentage class I taught you this, how to compare percentage very easily. So it is 12% increase. Na? So if you choose the right example, it is easier. Yeah, I don't disagree. I am not saying that you cannot do let x be the length and y be the breadth and then mathematically solve it. That is fine. That is a direct method. But taking example method is even better and faster. That is why I recommend this method. So option B is the correct answer. Easy, na? All of you. One more question we will discuss and complete today's session. Yeah, this was a question similar to the previous question. Try this. These kinds of questions are repeatedly asked in CSAT and in other exams also. So try this, all of you. Yes, Sachin, that example is also fine. Any example will work. Okay, so due to lack of time, I will start explaining. A cylindrical overhead tank of radius 2 meter. The cylinder is also involved. That is why I thought like we'll discuss this. Cuboid, cylinder, we have seen many shapes already. So cylindrical overhead tank of radius 2 meter. So radius is 2 meter and height 7 meter. So what will be the volume? Pi r square h. You don't have to by heart it. I told you base area into height. Base area is circle. Na? Circle area is pi r square. So into height. Into height means it is pi r square into h. That is radius is 2. So pi 2 square into 7. That is 4 into 7, 28 pi will be the volume of the cylinder. The 28 pi volume cylinder, that water is to be filled from an overhead tank. So we are trying to put water into this, but from an overhead tank of 5.5 meter into 4 meter into 6 meter. So what is the volume of that? The tank is a cuboid, or a cylinder, or a pyramid, a rectangular pyramid. Its volume is 5.5 into 4 into 6. So 5.5 into 4 into 6 means length into breadth into height you need to multiply. Na? So there also use mental math. 5.5 into 4 you can think like 5.5 double. 5.5 double is 11. 11 double is 22. 22 into 6. 20 into 6, 120. So 22 into 6, 132. So 132 meter square is the volume of this. Here the pi is involved. That is why mathematically representing it will be better. 28 pi is the volume of one cylinder. Question is asking what portion of the underground tank is filled with the water after filling the overhead tank completely. So underground tank is bigger. So this 132 meter square is bigger than this 28 pi. So question is asking how much water will be remaining, or how much portion will be remaining. So you have to compare this 28 pi and 132 meter square. So 28 pi, if you simplify, 28 into 22 by 7, because pi is approximately 22 into 22 by 7. 7 and 28 cancels, 4 into 22, 88. This is 88 and this is 132. 88 by 132 is what we need to know. 88 by 132. Or how much portion is still filled. So 88 by 132 is filled. Sorry, is taken. So remaining is what the question is asking. So 88 by 132, when you cancel, this is 44 into 2, this is 44 into 3. So this is 2 by 3. That means 2 by 3 is filled. What is remaining? How much portion is, how much portion of the underground is still filled? Okay, so 2 by 3 is transferred already. So how much is remaining? 1 by 3. Or how much water is remaining in the overhead tank, underground tank. So that will be 1/3 of it. 2/3 was taken and transferred to here. So 1/3 will be remaining. That is the logic. So option A is the answer. All of you understood this? Right? You have to do logically. You cannot write steps for each of the things. That will take too much time. So 1/3 is the correct answer. All of you understood or not, please respond. If there is doubt, I will repeat that part. Clear? Okay. So this is how mensuration questions were asked in UPSC, and these ideas, if you use, you can do other exams also. So hope this is completely clear. So these formula, logic, and the formula you have to know. So that's it. There is no other doubts. Let's conclude and hope this course is going well. Your feedbacks are all welcome, and feedbacks are very much needed. Do let me know in the comment section what you feel about the session. And as I asked in the last 2 lectures, if you need a comprehension series, UPSC aspirants, do let me know in the comment section. And if you want the flashcards, you can check it out in our mobile application. Check the links in the description to get other free resources. And in our Telegram channel, we post the daily practice questions or practice questions of each topic. That also you can check out. And CSIR NET aspirants, once again reminding, the complete course is available in our mobile application, where 60 videos with complete theory and previous year questions. Previous year questions, including the December 2023 previous year questions, are discussed in a topic-wise manner. All general aptitude topics, complete theory, topic-wise PYQ solutions, shortcut tricks and exam hacks. Practice worksheets and mock test also available, and the course will be in English and Hindi, and you can attend it in laptop and mobile phone. And these are the free study materials you will get as part of this course. And for more details, you can contact us in this number. And this is the special offer currently for the exam special offer. Normally 6 months and 12 months subscription is there, but as the exam is near, there is a 3-month subscription also running. So those of you want to join it can join it. And the free demo videos are also available in the mobile app. So CSIR NET aspirants, make use of this. We are planning for a GATE course to be started very soon. Very soon means 1 month later only. Most probably July 1st week onwards, we will start the GATE course, the GATE General Aptitude Complete course. That also you can join, GATE Preparing Aspirants. So that's it. Let's conclude the session here. Do let your friends know about this course, and do invite them, and do share this playlist link to them. So tomorrow we will come up with the next lecture. So data interpretation topic we will be discussing tomorrow. So that's it. Thank you all of you. Have a good night. See you all in the next class. Bye-bye.